I'm Natalie Andreyev, and coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll tell you about our Player of the Week who tallied her first career brace in her team's comeback win. I'm Natalie Andreyev, and straight ahead on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll tell you about our Player of the Week who led the way at the Mountaineer Invitational. I'm Natalie Andreyev, and coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll introduce you to our first Student Athlete of the Week this season. I'm Natalie Andreyev, and coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll introduce you to our player who helped propel his team back into the win column. I'm Natalie Andreyev, and coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll tell you about a club team to watch in the next few months.
Freshman tallied 34 digs, 30 kills, 5 service aces, 5 blocks, and 2 assists throughout the entirety of the Mountaineer Invitational. The Oxfordshire, England native started 14 of 21 matches last season, accounting for 1,174 minutes of action, and has started in all 6 matches so far this season.
Thanks, Ben. Bailey, the Division II hockey team here at WVU has a very successful history, and they're looking to increase on those accomplishments this season. With the season running from September to February, it's a good thing that they have 29 players on the active roster. Even though that's a big number, this team still seems to mesh really well.
When we think of the Mountaineers, we think of the football and basketball programs, but what most fans don't know is there are more than just varsity sports here at WVU. The D2 ice hockey team is one to watch, and the players and coaches are looking to show Mountaineer fans what they're capable of. With a 5-1 record so far, the team looks to continue to improve as the season goes on and get the attention of more fans right here on campus.
Guys buying in on the team, not only on the ice but off the ice in terms of I love to do Toys for Tots drive for Christmas. That there, I feel like it helps us not only give back to the less fortunate, but it also makes WVU hockey as a whole look better.
Along with the Division II team, the West Virginia hockey program is also home to a men's Division I and Division III team, along with a women's Division II program.
Senior captain Nick Mohart has 3 goals and 3 assists on the season, adding up to a point per game, and hopes to continue to help impact his team positively on and off the ice.
For my line, we have all been here for 4, if not 5 years. So we've all been together for a long time. Even the youngsters that come in, we accept them with open arms. They are immediately a part of the family and a part of the team, and we get close, and that leads to good things on the ice.
Mohart and Coach Kutek also credit the success of the team in the last few years to their friendships on and off the ice and their ability to come together as a team to battle through the ups and downs. With the fall semester season wrapping up, Mohart and Coach Kutek are looking forward to the spring semester to carry their momentum from the end of the fall slate, having their eyes set on the playoffs in February.
The team is back in action at the Morgantown Municipal Ice Arena on December 2nd to face the Virginia Tech Hokies and wrap up their fall season. If you're looking to support the team, they'll begin their spring season on January 21st. Ben, Bailey, back to you.
Thanks, Ben.
Sippy, as you mentioned, the WVU men's soccer team finally got back in the win column early last week and this weekend. Nearly upset top-ranked Kentucky, and there was one player in particular who helped them get there. This week, it's freshman forward Marcus Caldera we're giving the honors with his first collegiate brace. With 3 goals in 2 games, Caldera is continuing to improve as the season goes on and just could be the winning factor for the Mountaineers' final matchups this fall.
After being picked to finish first in the Sun Belt Conference this year and being ranked 6th in the preseason poll, the West Virginia men's soccer team has not met those expectations. But with a losing record so far this season, the team's back-to-back wins against Old Dominion and Lehigh this month may be the start of a new trend. Despite the team's losing woes, freshman forward Marcus Caldera has been good on the pitch for head coach Dan Stratford's team, tallying 16 shots and 10 shots on goal in 12 games.
It feels, great, right? And especially to contribute to what we thought was a rough start to the season. Puts a smile on everyone's face in the locker room, and I feel great about it, so yeah.
The true freshman has played in every match so far this season, starting in 10 of 12 matches, and has tallied 3 goals and 3 assists this season.
Caldera hopes he can continue to impact the team positively, especially after his first 3 collegiate goals.
I think we'll keep riding it like a wave, honestly, as cringy as it sounds. I mean, that's what I hope, and that's what everyone else hopes in the locker room right now.
Caldera and the rest of the team know that they still have a lot to prove in their new conference and are hopeful that winning these 2 games will put them on track for a strong finish to the season.
The WVU men's soccer team wraps up their season with senior night on October 23rd and their final game of the season at Georgia Southern on October 28th. The push for the Sun Belt Tournament and the College Cup takes us into November. Zippy, Ben, back to you.
Thanks, Ben. Bailey, I'm pleased to say that the shining star this week is the one who leads their team in goals this season. Junior midfielder AJ Rodriguez and I discussed her first career brace to help the team propel over the Oklahoma Sooners and her ability to impact the team this season and into the postseason.
After a disappointing loss to Texas in penalty kicks in the Big 12 tournament last November, the West Virginia women's soccer team is looking to this postseason to continue to carry their momentum from the end of the regular season. Although the last 2 seasons did not go as the Mountaineers wanted, junior midfielder AJ Rodriguez has improved from season to season and is impacting the team on the field in a positive way.
I think all the players around me bring out a lot in me, and I would say that the team impacts me. You know, like if it weren't for them to push me every day, wouldn't be the player I am today.
Rodriguez has started in all 18 regular season matches so far, as well as tallying over 1,000 minutes on the field this season.
Rodriguez hopes to continue to help the team improve on the pitch throughout the entirety of the postseason, especially with her team leading 5 goals in the regular season.
And the Mountaineers have tied it.
Always have my team's back. You know, they have mine and I have theirs, and that's how it's always going to be. So I think just really just doing everything for the team.
Rodriguez and the rest of her team know that they have a lot to prove in the postseason, and they look to make their mark and show that they are capable of winning.
Once they see how the Big 12 tournament wraps up, the Mountaineers will await their fate as they no doubt will tune into the College Cup selection show on November 7th. Ben, Bailey, back to you.
Thanks, Zippy. Ben, the West Virginia men's soccer team has many star players on their roster, but one player stood out for our first show's Player of the Week. The men's soccer team is looking to continue their success from last year into their new season and conference this year. I sat down with junior midfielder Ryan Crooks to discuss his recent performance and his expectations for the team this year. The men's soccer team will hold their next matchup on Tuesday, September 27th against Dayton in Dayton, Ohio. Zippy, Ben, back to you.
Thanks, Ben. Zippy, the West Virginia women's volleyball team has 7 new players, and they're a very young team, but don't let their age fool you. This group of women is a powerhouse. The volleyball team is looking to use their youth to help them continue growing as a team. I sat down with freshman outside hitter Bailey Miller and head coach Reed Sunahara to discuss her recent performance and how their age is the foundation of their teamwork. Bailey Miller was also named the MVP of the tournament while leading the first match of the weekend with 14.5 points. In addition to the tournament, last Saturday, Miller finished with a career-high 19 kills and 10 digs, which tallied her 5th double-double of this season. The team is back in action at home on October 15th. Zippy, Ben, back to you.